Morning. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is under fire from lawmakers in both parties over his handling of the nation's vaccine policy. It comes nearly a week after the firing of CDC Director Susan Monarez. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio is in Washington with details.
This morning, Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. under fire from both Democrats and Republicans over his controversial vaccine policies and the chaos at the CDC.
Robert Kennedy has elevated conspiracy theorists, crackpots, and grifters to make life or death decisions about the health care of the American people.
Two Republican senators, both doctors who voted to confirm Kennedy, also voicing concern.
I've grown deeply concerned. Americans don't know who to rely on.
I would say effectively we're denying people vaccine.
Senator Cantwell.
You're wrong.
Kennedy, a longtime vaccine skeptic, was also repeatedly pressed on the COVID vaccine and the recent policy change.
Do you think the vaccine did anything to prevent additional deaths?
Again, I would like to see the data and talk about the data.
You have had this job for 8 months, and you don't know the data about whether the vaccine saved lives?
Another major topic, the firing of CDC Director Susan Monarez, who Kennedy fired less than a month after her swearing in.
We are the sickest country in the world. That's why we have to fire people at CDC. They did not do their job.
Dr. Monarez writing in the Wall Street Journal that she was fired for refusing Kennedy's, quote, troubling directive that she rubber-stamped the unwritten recommendations of a vaccine advisory panel filled with people who have publicly expressed anti-vaccine rhetoric. The president of the American Academy of Pediatrics calling this conflicting information on vaccine guidance unprecedented.
So the undermining of all of the infrastructure and the science is making everybody uncertain. But still, the vast majority of Americans vaccinate their children on schedule. And what they deserve from us is clear recommendations and guidance.
After the hearing, those Republican senators refused to say whether they still have confidence in Secretary Kennedy. President Trump, who says he did not watch the hearing, is standing behind Kennedy. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.